finding like random kind of mediocre ideas that I think I could.
I'm going to show you today how the PCR tests against COVID in Vienna work. They have a very unique system, but also makes you think that hundreds of thousands of people do this stuff, the same thing, every single morning. So this is one of the drugstores where you can go and pick up your PCR tests. They're actually for free. Once you're registered, you get a barcode and you can pick up to, I think, 8 tests per week. Let's go pick some up. Of course, you know what I mean. So got my batch of tests again. She was actually, of course, a little surprised that I was asking her something and actually filming her. I asked her if it was okay. She was fine with it. And I told her what was the most funny thing that you ever experienced, and nothing came up to her mind. And then I asked her, how many of those tests do you get rid of? And she said, all those boxes that you see in the background, they're gone at the end of the day. So those are almost 1,000 tests just in that small store. Yeah, the most funny thing she actually said was that some people come in and try self-service, without scanning the code and just getting them, or even dumping the test that they've used back into those boxes. But by now everybody knows how the deal works, and she just seemed generally nice that somebody wanted to talk to her about their everyday work. So let's go home and do that test. Oh, of course. Gotta pack those up. Cannot leave them here. So I've got my test, and you're going to scan the code on this leaflet. We're almost ready to go. And now that's the fun part, because you got to activate the camera, and then this part, gotta put your salt, the salty solution. It actually tastes salty, but not that bad. It's just a little bit. So that's the icky part. So that's it. And the next part is actually the weirdest part, I think. You go to the supermarket and dump it into a huge bag where hundreds of other boxes already in there with hundreds of samples of spit from the city. Yikes. Now usually you get your results late in the evening, so within 12 hours. And then the next day morning, you know whether you're in quarantine or not. So the nail biting begins.
Approximately 10 hours later.
New York City, finding like random kind of mediocre ideas that I think I could.
Looks like my test result arrived. Gotta check it out. Logging in. Confirmation code. And here we go. All right, all is good. Just kidding. Negative result. Good to go. So you see, this is what I do every 2 days. Hope you enjoyed it.